Hello there, everybody. Rombo here. I hope you guys had a good day. Kind of nasty all around, but there were some good ones out there. Um, the Spy did, a really fun uh, thing today. I had it called right. I thought it would get down to the 450 area, and that's what it sure did. That would have been nice to do, but enough about that. Okay, stocks. I've got quite a few of them again today, so I'm going to be kind of rapid fire because I have to go to Home Depot. You don't care about that, but okay. It's a long story. Um, so AAPT today uh, got up over 12.8 percent up, so that's good. But believe it or not, is still in a downtrend here. So let's not, we're not going to the moon quite yet. If it does break this 0169 area, then we're definitely going to break this pattern here and be to the upside. So that was pretty good right here. Look where it bounced, right on the -1 deviation. I wouldn't be surprised if we broke through that tomorrow and started to work our way up on AAPT. Otherwise, if we get rejected at 0168, we still might be staying down below the downtrend, but I think we have really good support right here. So if it did do that, we just probably bounce off of that and then take off. So things are looking pretty good for AAPT. Um, Next, we have AMLH. Uh, I told you guys up here, it's following this pattern to come down and do this massive wedge. So take it for what it's worth. It definitely could bounce right here off of the -1 and come up again also. So those are the two things that I'm looking at right here. If we could stay above the 0023, then I think we eventually could come to the upside right here. But I think it'd be pretty important to see if we could stay above that to give ourselves a chance to have a stage one reversal and start working our way back up with AMLH. AXXA, uh, again, we had a pretty steep drop off. I think this is around the 50 fib here. No, we got close to 78.6, so we could have maybe a mild bounce up to the 6 cents or so. Um, and see what happens from there. Maybe then a retracement down to 0.4 and then start working our way up. Or this could just be could have been a little pit stop on the way down to the average price of 0.268. There is quite a bit of support there, so don't get your undies in a bunch. We should be able to see what happens probably tomorrow to see which way that this is going to go. See if we could hold here. It was pretty steep. Now the candles are getting smaller and maybe starting to turn. So we'll wait and see with AXXA. Um, Next we have Sybil. Oh boy, it's looking rough. We broke support here, and there's really not too much history to go below the -1 deviation. So uh, there is a pattern of a bearish and a bullish pattern here that drops us very low. Again, I don't see that happening. We could, get down to 0188, or we could just tomorrow bounce back up and capture that support again, and really still consolidating. I'm not that's fine with me. Red day, blue day, red day, blue day. We stay above here. That would be breaking the Andrews pitchfork here, and then maybe we could start working our way up with Sybil. So um, DPLS, UFTA, uh, pretty rough. 15% dive. I got out right here. So I had a little bit more date night money into it. So you know, that happened because I didn't put a stop loss in. I got distracted. I'm smart enough. I'm not going to forget. I'll come back and put one in later. Yep. And then I forget, and then the next day it drops, and then I'll wait until it bounces off the -1. I'll average down and come back up. But that's what happens when I don't put a stop loss in. I always, always, always get burned. And we're not perfect. Even though I know that, it still happens to me, and I get burned, and I learn my lesson that I just keep learning. So this one, it could bounce from here. There is support right here, but boy, if it breaks that support, guys, we're in dangerous territory with DPLS. So if you're not in it, then I'd be taking a look at it. If it gets down to these levels, I might also, if it gets down to 0.26 area, might put some money into DPLS. Definitely smart money down here. Next we have is FERN. FERN looks like we bounced off the -1 deviation. There's the support right here at the 0.225 area. So the 0.214 area, and now it bounced. We're again just kind of like CYBL, consolidation going into the downtrend line. So and then we'll wait and see here. This has really been consolidating since the beginning of December. So setting up a good base here, and I think we're getting ready to run with FERN. Next, HDUP. Burn it in your brains, guys. Fast up, fast down. It did stop just above support here, so we'll wait and see what happens tomorrow. If it breaks, if it breaks the 0.84 area, which is where we're at right now, we could see a continual downtrend, maybe down to 0.49 area, maybe down to the 0.036 area eventually, before we start seeing something come back up. If it breaks again to the upside, well, again, intraday trading maybe. That's all I would do on this right now, because we're still in a really volatile area right here. If it breaks a penny, then maybe add some more into it and see if it has a bigger break to it. Next we have ILUS. ILUS. I had to check, make sure my mic was on. I'm gonna just nickname ILUS the Straddler. It did that to me all these times. Right here it did, and now we're doing it again. We broke the Andrews pitchfork. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna move this pitchfork over if I can. Nope, I got to keep it there. That's the rule. So it broke that. Here's the secondary downtrend line formed by this area right here, and we're straddling that. So again, I could see us eventually working our way down to the 0.2237 area. But with all that said, that's all in a vacuum though. The big picture is right here. This is the primary downtrend line. This is the primary uptrend line. I could see us breaking here and maybe even, coming down here, and then, January rip and come through the 0.29 area would be a really good sign that we'll break this downtrend and start getting up there again on the uptrend off the support line. What do I have next? What I haven't seen for a while, or looked at, MJWL. This is looking interesting, guys. We're below. We did get very, very close to the HOP, which is the optimum price for the harmonic pattern here. Uh, it's just now bouncing around, but eventually, we get back into this area right here. I would say to be really aggressive, you're not supposed to buy until it gets out of this area. But I think if it really aggressive 0.0538 area to 0.598 area, especially if it breaks that, we have target points of 0.847, 0.111, and way up there 0.1686. So it's following the pattern quite well. So if you're not into it, this is a really good area to buy in. You could buy in and might, take another dip here and there, but if you could just wait through it, I think it's a good area to get into with MJWL. PUGE, consolidating, getting closer to the breaking the downtrend line here. So it did bounce off of the -1 deviation area. We definitely could, see a couple more red days in here, or it could just start taking off from here. I don't know, but the last couple days, this line right here, this is the 4-day EMA. There's a strategy where as long as it closes above the 4-day EMA, it's stay in time. So if you got in down here, that'd be great. Or we just might consolidate and then finally break out again. So things are starting to look familiar with a lot of the OTC stocks. Here, SIRC, what'd I tell you? Reversal zone, and look at that. It busted right through the second target. Got rejected off the -1 deviation, so we might see a retracement down to 4359. The third target up at 6961 is attainable, but I'd like to see it stay above this upward support line. If you're in it, I'd probably use maybe that kind of line for a stop loss. Very easily could come right back down again, guys. That's been a couple really big days, so I wouldn't be surprised to see it come back down to 435. Or have it just. I don't see it consolidating from right here. I mean, it gapped up. We're not going to probably consolidate. We'll probably come back down, try to fill the gap, or this could just be another, couple really big days ahead of it and hit that third target. So, good things looking good for SIRC. If I had money to put into it. A little late though now. And then last but least, TONR. It bounced off. It's forming this wolf wedge right here. So I'm in it. Okay, lesson from the experienced trader being an idiot. That would be lesson like maybe 50. Breaks above the high. Do I let the candle finish? No. What do you think this candle looked like right when I bought it? This was blue. Just like this right here. All right. It broke it was right at support. I thought it was going to run up to 0069, maybe even getting up to 81. So do I let the candle finish first? Nope. I buy in, and what happens? Boom. Now I'm bag holding. So not crying because I didn't put a lot into it because of where it was at. That's so one thing that my experience told me to do. But boy, if I just would have let that finish, saw it consolidate all day long right here, then maybe get in right here. So, but TONR overall is looking like we're going to be going down. The wolf wedge here is starting the fourth wave, which has it coming down. I would probably say it's going to come down to the -1 deviation, and then maybe work its way back up. The target right now is 0.008. But with the timing of it, this is late January right here. This right here is January 31st right here. this is why I got in, and I'm not all bummed out that it's coming down. I'll probably average down here, and then see TONR finally break. Matter of fact, I'm going to put a resistance line in here. Here, this would be the primary, um, and then I'll put in the secondary one in here. It broke that one also, so I am going to put it right here, and I'm going to move that one right here for my primary, my secondary. So we'll see what happens when it breaks the secondary line is the top of the wolf wedge. So that would be a good time to get in when it breaks this line right here and move up. So toner long term, I think is going to be good. This would have been a really great area to buy in down here. It still might come back down here again. So and with that said, guys, I hope you liked the video. Did I say it yet? I'm just an old man in a dark room upstairs looking at 3 monitors. So everything I said is not financial advice. It's just entertainment. And if you liked the video, please give me a like. Hit the subscribe button. I don't have the fancy little bell showing up on the screen. So here's the little subscribe button right here. Just, doink. And go from there. And I'd appreciate that. And I hope you guys have a really good night. And we'll be seeing you tomorrow.